da da da. I just started singing. Hey oh, Dos Equis in my hand. Hey oh, free promotion.
Wait, hey, no, fuck the promotion.
It ain't episode 40, unfortunately.
It
is episode 34.
30 fucking 4
of the Sports Use podcast, baby.
Sports You.
Sports You here.
Sports You here.
Sports You. Support the U. If you guys enjoy the content, hopefully you guys can drop a like or even subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. But most definitely, we just like to get right into it. We always started off by bringing up an athlete, coach, anything that represents number 34. Of course, this is episode 34. Gifton, who do you have, brother?
The man, the Houston legend, Hakeem, the Dream.
The Dream.
Olajuwon.
Hakeem.
Two-time NBA champion. Two-time Finals NBA champion.
Oh,
whoa, my bad. Two-time NBA champion.
Like,
2 times Finals MVP. All-NBA first team. 3-time All-NBA.
Yes, sir.
All defensive. Sir. The man, the great one, the big prayer, Hakeem, the Dream.
Hakeem also played a big role in social issues as well.
Definitely.
With black people. It's a wonderful thing when you can celebrate somebody and also mention certain things that aren't really emphasized, especially nowadays where it seems like it's going to be like a recycle of, hey, we need to emphasize these issues and stuff. And we'll actually get to that a little bit later with another topic.
So, Robbie.
But yeah, mine.
Who did you pick for number 34?
I'm also going to pick a black guy here. Number 34. It's Black History Month, man. I gotta pick.
Shout out Black History Month.
Hey, so I picked Paul motherfucking Pierce. Not only did he shit himself and then go back to the locker room and then come back out and win the game for the Celtics in the playoffs, legendary shit, literally. But also, he picked my Miami Heat to not make it to the postseason. Now we just fucking lost to the Wizards.
Ooh,
but here's the thing about Paul Pierce: whatever he says, it never comes true. Never, ever, ever. So I'm really happy that he picked the Heat to not make it to the playoffs because it's only inevitable that he's going to go ahead and push us into the playoffs. They're going to put Paul Pierce's face on the fucking locker room window and just be like, yeah, that motherfucker said we ain't going to make that shit, even though we lost to the Wizards. But again, remember last episode, I fuck with the Wizards. Literally.
Yeah, shout out them Wizards, man. I don't know how they got it done. But
remember how he said that? Or at least I think you said you'd fuck the Wizards or you were going to stay with them. Because I picked the Pistons.
I'd fuck the Wizards because
you married the Pistons. You married
I married the Wizards.
You married the Wizards
I married the
and
Wizards.
You fucked the Pistons. And we said fuck, like, literally.
No,
like,
I killed the Pistons. I killed the Pistons.
No, we killed the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Did we?
Yes.
We did kill the Minnesota Timberwolves.
So we had those other two teams.
Remember, You're right.
But enough with this intro shit. Fuck Paul Pierce, but also I love Paul Pierce. Cheers once again, brother.
Cheers, brother.
Episode 34. What do we got started off?
All right, man. So we got some NFL here.
NFL.
Man.
But not too much to talk about right now.
Not really. It's a little bit slow. The Super Bowl's coming up. Everything's coming to an end. But we do want to highlight one thing going on with my guy, how do you say it?
Eric Bieniemy.
Bieniemy.
Like an enemy. Be an enemy.
That's tight.
Bieniemy.
That's actually pretty cool.
No, I was the person that really wanted to emphasize this. Me and Gifton have definitely been mentioning this guy as to like how much of a really good coaching candidate he is. It's like it feels like it's something that everybody can agree upon that this guy's like the top.
I mean, he's around
prospect.
A winning culture, a god of a quarterback, a god of a coach, and nobody wants him to be their coach.
So I feel like the god of a quarterback type thing doesn't really help his case because it's kind of like, oh, you could just put it all on Patrick Mahomes and he's going to show up and put out like that. You don't need a great system. But here's the thing, bro. Literally everybody in that organization loves him.
Yeah.
They speak so highly about him.
Exactly.
And news just came out, and I sent this to you on Twitter, that the Eagles didn't even have a formal interview for the guy.
Yeah, that's disrespectful, Philly.
That's so
mad
crazy.
Disrespectful, Philly.
Now
and it's Black History Month, too, and y'all going to do my man like that, bro? That's disrespectful,
like that,
Philly.
Now, it just started with Black History Month, but still, you got to pay your respects. Also, like, they've been saying, like, we don't want to go with – because Doug Peterson was also from the Andy Reid, like, coaching tree, so he worked for Andy Reid, and then he eventually went to the Eagles, won them a championship whatsoever. But, Andy Reid has had ties with that Philadelphia Eagles team for a while now.
Right.
So – when you think about it, it's kind of like, okay, like, let's get away from him. Let's try something new. So I understand that part. I don't just want to say, like, oh, they just fucking hate people. But did you see that interview that they had with the new guy at the press conference?
They hate people, bro.
Dude,
they are blackballing specific people, bro. It's ridiculous.
I'm just so upset about that interview. Do you remember Adam Gase's interview and how
he was
like,
coked out like, we're gonna win team games.
And then you have this guy who's coming in and, like, if you watch the whole press conference, like, it's not too bad. But there were just certain parts where he was not just stuttering. I stutter all the time. Everybody knows that, especially if you're watching this show, not only for the first time. But, you know, you just have to have that certain confidence within it. I didn't feel that confidence when he was just talking, saying what he needed to say.
Right.
He went from saying, like, we need to be smarter and be more intelligent, but we need to use an easy system that lets our talent show and not our mental.
Well, I wonder whose fault that is.
I'm like, what?
Exactly.
What's going on here?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me, man.
But if you think about it here, of 27 coaching vacancies over the last 4 hiring cycles, only 3 have been filled by black men. Bieniemy as well as Leftwich, both are in the Super Bowl right now. Leftwich, I think, is the offensive coordinator because the defensive coordinator is Todd Bowles, offensive coordinator for the Bucks. Messed up there. But, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, these 2 guys are definitely top candidates. They're in the Super Bowl for a fucking reason. Like,
right.
Yeah, one has Tom Brady, one has Patrick Mahomes. But, again, like, they have glowing references. Now, I understand, like, you'd want to give a glowing reference to somebody if they're in your same organization, but you also don't want to put your name and a stamp on that. And they're emphasizing it right now. So, looking at it again, 27 coaching vacancies, only 3 are black men.
Yeah, that's
now, Robert Saleh,
disrespectful, Roger.
Robert Saleh has a little bit of, you know, color in him. He's Muslim as well, so it comes from like a different type of just background. You know what I mean? So it's definitely an advancement in that type of range. But ultimately, man, like, it's just a little weird that. So when you look at it, Leftwich last year was 3rd in overall scoring with Jameis Winston, right? But he has 30 interceptions, so it's kind of like what.
Wait, he was 3rd with Jameis Winston?
3rd in scoring. In the whole entire league, and last year there was like a record-breaking year of scoring, right, for the whole entire league put together, and he was 3rd.
Damn,
so
no way.
Yeah, he's in the top tier.
Jameis Winston's weak ass.
Guess what though? And this year with Tom Brady, they're 3rd again. 3rd again.
Tom Brady.
What did that guy say? Bomb trade.
Hey, whoever the Sports Eye podcast is, we want all the smoke. We want all the smoke. But anyways.
With everything said right now, man, like, you have even, like, you know, Doug Peterson, Matt Nagy, who had less of a resume than the people that we mentioned. Eric Bieniemy is the major guy, of course, but also you have Brian Leftwich, who's coming from the Buccaneers, who has a great resume, and these other guys are getting jobs and chances as well. You know what I'm saying? So they have multiple years. It's not like a one-and-done type of thing. The only black coach that's really getting a chance right now, it feels like, is the coach of the Dolphins, who has a great type of year with multiple type of quarterbacks. You have a rookie quarterback who's not really, like, doing the best, so then he switches out to Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's going to throw the ball down the field. He knew how to coach that team and what he had.
Yeah.
So all I got to say, basically, is I want to bring awareness to that thing. I know other people are as well, but it's always great to revitalize that.
Didn't the Texans hire a black coach?
No. So the Texans are still vacant.
Still?
Yeah, they're still.
So
vacant.
Who's that guy that they hired?
Who the fuck wants to go there? Bro, like, man, make a trade. Make the fucking trade. Like we said, man, I posted that shit on the Texans Reddit just to hear what you guys want. Like, all the Texans fans, what do you guys have to say about this trade rumor, right? Because remember we mentioned it, how he could force a trade out. He could just say, like, hey, I got $40 million in the bank. Fuck y'all, man.
Exactly.
I ain't trying to play for you guys.
Exactly.
Like, you're ignoring all this social reform,
justice.
Justice as well, and, like, you're not letting me in on the coaching hiring. Which, again, I backed up because I don't want to give my players too much power. Like, you're a player, like, but if I say, like, I'm gonna involve you in the front office antics, like, Let him go. Let him be in that. Don't tell him one thing and then say another. Like,
don't put his hand in the cookie jar. Not let him grab a cookie.
You know, you ever heard baseball? Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, bro. That's 2 strikes.
You're out.
Third strike, man. Get that motherfucker out of there, bro. Go somewhere else, Deshaun. You're gonna have a way better career.
New Orleans. Hopefully it's New Orleans.
Can't believe it, bro.
But all right.
Yeah, like, for me, again, like, I'm bringing it up because I want to continue to attack the situation hard. To be like a pesky, like some people, like they don't want to hear, and it makes people uncomfortable.
Oh no, we pest out here. We pest out
here.
Bro,
they really need to do something about this bullshit. 70% of the athletes in the NFL are black.
I know. That's just so ridiculous. You
think they wouldn't have more of a connection with like a white coach?
A black coach. You know how much more.
Wait, I misspoke. I stuttered. But yeah.
Oh man, nah. You know how much more money the NFL would probably make if they had like a majority of more black coaches?
I bet you they have better personalities. I'll say that much.
Boy, would they?
Oh,
boy, would they? But Robbie, it is time for a OG segment.
OG, dog.
OG.
I seen the title.
Yes, sir.
Say it, brother.
We got bold or fold.
Fold like a fucking bridge, man.
Traded edition.
Traded?
Who
got traded?
You want to know who got traded?
I'm so mad about this. I made a post about it. I was going to post on Instagram, which we haven't updated in a while. Follow us on Instagram. I can't even fucking use it now because I got Detroit Lions everywhere.
It doesn't matter.
That's a hint, though. What does it get to? Who got traded?
Jared Goff was recently traded to the Detroit Lions for Matt Stick in the Mud Stafford. Jared Goff went to Detroit with 2 first-round picks and a third. Ravi, bold or fold?
I'm going to say that fold in that it's negative, bold that it's positive, right?
No, bitch. One answer.
So yeah. I'm just explaining, emphasizing, to the crowd what it is.
Emphasize my ass. Give me an answer.
It's a bold move. It's going to be a positive effect, and I think for both sides as well. Everybody, I'm not going to repeat what everybody has been saying. I'm going to go ahead and just say it for like the people who aren't really that much of like into like sports media and listening to like headlines and shit. So, so basically, they get those picks. We don't really use the top range picks, and it's been working out for us. We trade picks for talent. Like picks are a chance, talent's talent.
Right.
So we bet on that. And it's been working out for us. We have 2 cornerstones, Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald. Now, we didn't trade Aaron Donald or nothing, but we spent the first-round pick for that.
Y'all better not.
But we also did get Jared Goff for plenty of picks right there, right? So we spent a total of like 6 first-round picks on this guy. So it kind of sucks that, our future was going to be shit anyway, right? So for me, I was like, Jared Goff, he can lead us to the Super Bowl again. He can actually win it if we have a great-ass defense, which was what we had this time. But unfortunately, we had injuries, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ben saying that type of shit. Go ahead and listen to that shit from I think 2 or 3 episodes ago.
Probably
let me emphasize
31.
this right here. Matt Stafford, we traded a first overall pick for a first overall pick.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Stafford.
Washed one.
He was the youngest to ever reach 10,000 yards, 15,000 yards, 20,000 yards, so on and so forth. And it continued to happen until he had an injury. Stephen A. Smith called him injury prone and literally just missed 8 games last season. That was like the only missed games that he has ever had in his career, right?
It's half the season.
I mean, but he's not injury prone. That's
that's wild. That's wild. Depending on what the injury was, you of course have to heal from it.
But this guy has set records for the Lions, and look at the fucking Lions. You look at their history. They're literally the Bills. That type of history behind them. They're always getting their ass beat on Thanksgiving. They're always not in the right situation.
They always play on Thanksgiving, huh?
Always for no fucking reason. They need to stop. I don't understand why they keep on getting on Thanksgiving just to get their ass whooped
every year.
Man. Every year. So for me, he has the talent, right?
Mm-hmm.
This Matt Stafford has the talent. That's what everybody wants to emphasize. Look what he could do with Sean McVay. Let me just say this much. I just want to point out 3 different things, and I'll go ahead and let you have it.
All right.
So remember where Jared Goff was before Sean McVay, and look at him after.
He didn't know where the sun rose and set.
Fucking exactly.
That was so wild.
So let's hope that same type of effect happens with Matthew Stafford.
Right.
Now let's say another thing. Who has the better talent overall? Who has better defense overall? Who has the better franchise overall? The Rams. Check.
Yes.
I just think that ultimately this trade is a good one so far. I am a Rams homer. I understand where I'm coming. I understand that I have that type of bias to it. Ultimately, dude, with this type of defense, you've seen what it was able to do. It was able to get us into the playoffs, even with, I think we had a playoff. Yeah, we had a playoff. We had a playoff win. Yeah, we beat the Seattle Seahawks. So we had a playoff win as well. And we did it with a bum-ass Jared Goff. So let's see what we could do in this next year. I think that he's going to have a really good season. Him being in L.A., I think that he can have a chance of getting MVP just because he has that type of
Whoa, what?
Oh, yeah, dog.
MVP?
That guy has some talent. That man, he got some talent, man. Bro, let me tell you this much. He can bomb that bitch. But I think he'll also have a lot of interceptions, but not fumbles.
Okay.
Which Jared Goff did.
So would you rather have interceptions or fumbles?
I'd rather have none. Fuck both of them.
But
I'd rather have an interception, though.
Interception
because it gives you yards.
Okay.
So if you throw it down, it's like a punt.
Right.
Whereas a fumble, you usually lose it wherever you are.
Right.
They gain it.
Right. So
flips.
I'm gonna say fold only because
Fuck you, man.
I'm not cool with giving up 2 firsts and a third. Now, granted, I understand that they had to do that so they could take on Jared Goff's contract, but I'm not cool with dumping my whole future just to get this dude.
Well, you know what that does though for when we get rid
yeah,
of
you guys get all the money back for the cap. You guys can re-sign everybody. Cool, but now we have we gonna call this a new segment or something. Stick in the mud. Quarterback.
No, I think he can move around. I don't think he's more of sticking. I think they both have the same type of mobility, but one has more of a daring arm, and he can hopefully read defenses better than that motherfucker. Let me tell you something, man. They took the ball out of that guy's hands and not let Jared Goff fly. I'm on to the next one, bro. I'm happy for the Rams, but it's you know what?
Are you really?
No. You know what's gonna be cool about it is that we're most likely going to make the playoffs unless they grab Deshaun Watson to the fucking 49ers because that's a rumor right now. But
oh my God, really?
That's a rumor right now.
Whoa.
But we'll make it to the playoffs. What's going to be really cool about next season is just watching this team grow, watching him develop with. Dude, we have so much talent there.
Yeah, I do.
Like look at all that. Look at that just receiving core. We have a great rookie in Cam Akers. Hopefully we can figure out the line. I think that's going to be a big step in the hopefully the right direction instead of the wrong direction.
Right.
Or even just keeping it stable for what it was last year. But it's up in the air, man.
Right.
Question mark.
Right. All right. Last thing on the football agenda. Robbie.
Football.
It is Super Bowl Sunday this weekend, folks.
Shit.
But stay your dumb asses at home because it's COVID.
It's COVID.
Don't kill your granny. Anyways.
I'm sorry.
Robbie, who you picking and why?
All right. I'll start off with that. So, we've been on it the whole entire season. Who is the MVP? In the beginning, we both had our picks Gifton had.
Tom Brady.
And then I, of course, had Patrick Mahomes. I'm going to continue to just ride the train. Patrick Mahomes, the second or the third? I think he's the second.
Probably the second.
I think I'm going to just continue to roll with Patrick Mahomes. Now, we've done our research. We've done our film study. We definitely had more to show other than just the Tyreek Hill effect. But unfortunately, we did not have all the editing and video stuff going on.
Yeah, this editing shit kind of hard,
and
man.
It sucks. But let me tell you what is that we still have the knowledge.
Right.
So, let me just... You know all the stuff for the Bucs. I'm just gonna rain on the Chiefs.
Go ahead, bring it on.
You definitely have Patrick Mahomes' escapability out of the pocket. He can throw from inside the pocket. He can be deadly from outside the pocket. So even though you think you got him, you really don't. And then it's gonna be Tyreek Hill doing a flip inside the end zone.
Exactly.
You also have those two big ass weapons in Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. But I think one of the biggest things that you gotta watch out is that offensive line. So even though, again, they might be able to get there with just 4, and they do like to bring the blitz on Patrick Mahomes, but just that team, the Bucs, they like to bring a lot of blitz. But I think they're just going to try to get there with 4 because they need all the coverage that they can get. So,
oh, for sure they're going 4. They're not going to risk that.
Yeah, I think
they got to go 4.
They're going to throw a blitz every once in a while.
But not.
They said I think it was 17% blitz for last season. I mean, for the last time they met.
Really?
Only 17%.
You got to put that shit at 12 now.
12.
Yeah.
That's
for real.
One play.
Shit. Fuck. One play.
But okay, so I think just with those two guys, with Andy Reid's just play calling ability, I think that he'll be able to understand, hey, we have a weakness right now, and they're going to try to take advantage of that. we're going to get the ball out really quick. We're going to do these shovel passes. We're going to do a lot of misdirection, get somebody to the other side. I also think that they're going to be blitzing Tyrann Mathieu, and he's going to be a really high pick for Super Bowl MVP. You heard it here now. I'd probably put $10 on him being Super Bowl MVP. I think that'll win you like $50, $60 in the end. I don't know what the odds are currently. When you're making your statement, I'll go ahead and look them up. But I think Tyrann Mathieu is going to have a really big thing. I predict that he'll have 1 interception and 1 sack off the side. I think he's going to provide a lot more just throw him off. You know Tom Brady can't move too well, and then when he's off in the pocket, it's just going to not go really well. And then the last,
don't you talk about my white man like
thing,
that.
I think that they need to let Tom Brady do his little things, little dunks, little all this bullshit. Get the 5 yards, get this, get that, and let him fucking work in the red zone. Make sure you double Mike Evans because that motherfucker tall as hell. But ultimately, make that guy throw deep. He might beat you 1 time in the Super Bowl, maybe twice. But I'm telling you what, he threw 3 picks in the last one. They were all pretty much deep balls, except for 1, I think. So all I got to say is make Tom Brady throw deep. Show some pressure from the side that's like not necessarily the same where it's all coming from line or it's coming from a linebacker. It's coming from Tyrann, who's going to be showing as a safety, and all of a sudden he's right there in Tom Brady's face.
Right.
And also I think that Andy Reid's play calling will go ahead and combat the weakness, which is the offensive line.
Right.
That's what I got. Chiefs. Bye.
Yeah, what's the score? 4? I said the same thing.
I'm going to say 4.
I mean, I said it all season. I said it all year. You know who I got? Tom Brady. Easy.
Tom Brady.
Every time I bet against Tom Brady, I lose. All right, Tom, I'm fucking with you this time. For real.
I learned from my mistakes.
They have one of the best rush defenses in the game. They have great offensive receivers, great running backs. We got Jason Pierre-Paul and it's not Vontae Davis. What is his name? The other tackle for Tampa. What is his name? It's Jason Pierre-Paul and... Oh,
you're talking about the defensive
ends?
Yeah. Shaq Barrett and JPP.
Shaq Barrett.
And they also have Vita Vea in the interior line.
Is that the Simone dude?
As Adam Kinsu.
Yeah.
So remember, we wanted that, or at least for you want that interior defense to get there because that makes that edge defense go crazy.
Definitely. So, yeah. We here. It's Tom Brady.
Let me say one thing.
Go ahead.
Matthew, if you bet $10, it looks like you win $400.
Shit.
It's either $10 for $400 or $10 for $40. Either way.
Shit.
I'm telling you, man, you're gonna be a rich man.
Y'all heard it here, folks. Y'all better go listen to my boy, cause he ain't wrong.
Well, I will be wrong if the Buccaneers win.
You be looking fucking stupid.
So you just think that line will get to him?
Tom Brady.
Think that
Tom Brady.
Wide receivers will be
Tom
a big
defense.
thing?
Red zone Tom.
I remember you saying that Leonard Fournette needs to put out, Ronald Jones Jr. in the middle of the season type numbers and have that effect. You seen him run over those Green Bay Packers in that last championship series.
Yeah, definitely. Because, I mean, Carlos Hyde is going to come out just running and gunning.
Carlos Hyde.
No, I'm just saying for you guys. Like, for Kansas City, Carlos Hyde Hilaire, isn't it?
Oh, no, it's Claire Edwards Hilaire.
Claire Edwards Hilaire, my bad. Claire's going to come out running for y'all. I would imagine that y'all throw in Le'Veon a little bit just so he gets like, oh, yeah, I was in the Super Bowl.
He's going to be cool. It's going to be, like, I think that they have a committee, and all 3 of them are just going to, like, put out their own type of skills overall. I hope that they put Le'Veon out on, like, the receiving type thing, like, have him motion out. Play the spread. Tom Brady loves that spread shit. So let's see what he could do.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a great fucking
game. It's gonna be a great game. But
how much you got the Chiefs by? The Bucks by?
That's by a field goal, bro. 3. I honestly think it's gonna come down to a field goal.
I don't think it's gonna be that much.
No, that's gonna be tight. That's gonna be tight. Do you know how much is on the line for Tom Brady? Do you know how much is on the line for Tom Brady? His history, everything.
His family gave him 12 straight days of no bothering daddy. No kissing daddy.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Giselle. That's what I'm talking about, shorty.
I need my kiss from my son. It gives me superpowers, god damn it.
Good. Hey, shout out to you, Giselle. Appreciate that. Gotta keep my man right. But yeah.
Hey, man.
Tom Brady
going for 7 rings, dog.
7
on one hand. That's gonna be great.
I guess it's possible, but you're right.
Man. Oh man, that's gonna be a good one. That is gonna be a good one. I'm very excited about this game. I'm gonna bet so much fucking money on it.
Are you really?
If I lose, who gives a shit? It's gonna be great.
But Robbie,
brother.
It is time for the reason why we do the damn show in the first place.
NBA.
Yes, sir.
Place your bets.
Place your bets.
Started off with the segment, my man. NBA is here. Oh my goodness. We just talked about how much money I'm gonna spend on all this fucking Super Bowl shit.
We need deep. We need deep this year.
Gifton's in about this sports betting shit too. Place your bets, Gifton.
Yes, sir.
You made up this segment. What it's about, brother?
All right. So basically, if you had to bet on which one of these NBA players would win an award this year, who would it be?
So just an award.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, but there's
just the award.
Ones. Okay, cool.
Well, yeah. So like, I got everybody ranked 1 through 5. This is off of NBA.com for anybody who cares. Yeah. So this is all NBA.com's current MVP ratings and this, like that, and other. So they've done ratings for every award pretty much. All right. So Robbie.
Yes, sir.
MVP race. We have in first place LeBron James. Second place Luka Doncic. Third place George Paul. Fourth place Joel Embiid. And fifth place Steph Curry. If you had to pick one to place a bet on, who is it?
So you said, okay, I thought you said put all your money on it, because I feel like that's more of a, you gotta put all your money, like you better hope this guy wins or you're toast, like you're on the fucking road, you're homeless, dog. So for me, man, if I had to put all my money into somebody, into something, I'm gonna look at every single one of these players, right? I'm going to look at the supporting cast of each one of these players as well, because that means, again, they're the most valuable player. They're the most they have the most impact on their team.
Right.
I think I'm going to have to put all of my money into Stephon Curry. Del Curry's kid, the 3-point monster. I'm talking the guy that's proven Gifton wrong about the Warriors having a long-ass season.
I still gave him Dark Horse MVP, though.
Yeah, you became Dark Horse MVP just a little bit, but what I'm trying to say, though, is you said that they're going to have a long season, which indicates that they ain't going to have a good season. You think it's going to be a long-ass season?
I think, bro, because they are rolling the dice on.
You know who's going to be a long season?
Yeah, can I finish my sentence, please?
Finish that.
Shit.
And I'm going to ask you that same question.
They are. Damn, you know me like a fucking book, bro. They are pretty much betting that if Steph has to be here all season. So they're pretty much playing with Steph's health. So if Steph goes down for however many games,
he is not going to go down. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. It ain't going to happen. Joel Embiid has a better chance of going down. Let me ask you this one question.
Whoa, Joel Embiid has been playing phenomenal.
Luka Doncic is the guy who's having a long-ass season. Steph Curry is not as frustrated as Luka Doncic. I don't see Luka Doncic being in the MVP conversation whatsoever unless he just comes out and brings his team on his back and puts them out there, because he just became criticized of his team. But I mean, everybody wants to pick LeBron James. LeBron James is the leader of these Lakers, and he has the best record in the league, basically. It's all mumble-jumbled right now, especially with the Clippers and everything. But and the 76ers have a really good record, but LeBron James and the Lakers pretty much have the best record in the league. So with that being said, I'm still going to go with Stephen Curry. Everybody's bored of LeBron James. I think Stephen Curry's going to be a really cool pick. It's like a comeback season type thing. Fuck Paul George.
Woo!
Yeah, Joel Embiid is great. I just don't think that he's a really cool pick to just say, hey,
I do know one thing though. This is the year for show where, remember how we were always like, which one would you trade, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons? I'm clearly keeping JoJo.
Yeah, I mean, for me,
I'm keeping JoJo.
For me, I run the 76ers. I'm getting rid of Joel Embiid just because I know his injury history, as well as, hey, Ben Simmons can make all these different types of players a lot better. They got rid of people and put shooters around Joel Embiid just to make him better. So for me, again, it's going to be easier to build around Ben Simmons than it is going to be to build around a Joel Embiid, but everything happens for a reason. They're together still. It seems like it's going to happen for a while now, and they look pretty good. But who is your pick, Doc?
You know what, bro? I think I'm gonna double down on my dark horse pick. I'm gonna have to agree with you, bro. Steph Curry. I'm going Steph. I gave him dark horse MVP. Chill.
We don't know who's picking what in the beginning of this fucking episode, so I'm a little disappointed right here. I wanted to argue with you. I like arguing with you. Why do you think I picked you to be on the show? Because you yell back at me, man. I need you. But both Stephen Curry, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Not a long season for the Warriors no more?
Nah, it's still going to be a long season.
But what? Stephen Curry's going to put it on his back?
Stephen Curry's going to put it on his back. He's going to give it his all. And, yeah. It's just like, I forgot who said it, but LeBron, the reason why LeBron can't win a MVP is because Anthony Davis is on the same team as him. Like, no two players can ever, like, coexist together and one of them gets an MVP.
But AD had a very, very slow start in the beginning of the season. I think LeBron James deserves MVP every fucking year, basically.
He does.
Because
he does.
You see,
but look what happened. But look what AD did in the bubble. And we was even doubting the shit out of him, and look what happened.
Are you basing it off this year or are you basing it off shit in the past? You get me? So
yeah.
This year, AD had a slow start, called himself out, had a couple of really good games. I'm not saying he's a scrub. I'm not saying that he's trash or nothing. But what I am trying to say, though, is that team, again, like all LeBron James teams, revolve around LeBron James. But LeBron James is the motor in every one of these.
Of course he is.
You know what I'm saying? So overall, like, if the media gave it to this guy, bro, I would always pick LeBron James because he always fucking deserves it, in my opinion.
Definitely.
But this year, man, it's always about the narrative. It's always about the story. He dropped already 63, his career high.
Yep.
Here he has a team without a Klay Thompson.
Yep.
He has a team that with a Kelly Oubre who still can't fucking shoot for some reason. He has a team with rookies that are being that are just getting better one day at a time. And guess who's there? I know it's Draymond Green who has him under his wing, but this guy's a captain. This guy's a leader.
Definitely.
So
no, yeah,
this
yeah. I'm not trying to take
good narrative to be like, this guy is going to get MVP. So if I had to put my money, especially with the odds, him being fifth, that means he has the least odds out of all of them. Put my money on that bit.
Yeah, I gotta put it.
That's a good bet.
Gotta put my money on Steph.
Hey, bro, you got a 20 on. You got a dub.
I got 30.
I got 30. Hey, shout out to Curry, 30, baby.
Steph Curry.
Trio.
All right. Next up, Defensive Player of the Year.
I like this segment, man.
All righty.
Let's do it.
Anthony Davis.
Let's have you go first this time. I'll go ahead and say them real quick because I want you to start. I started last time. Probably took a lot of time. Defensive Player of the Year, baby. Place your bets. You have Anthony Davis at number 1. Rudy Gobert. Who the fuck wants a Rudy Gobert jersey? That's all I got to say. Did you see that comment on YouTube?
Yeah.
That guy, he's like, it's Rudy Gobert. He's getting thrown. All right. You have Rudy Gobert at 2nd. You have Giannis at 3. 4th is Ben Simmons. Everybody's fucking riding his jock for Defensive Player of the Year. I guess so. He's guarding guards. Big ass dude guarding guards. And then you have Joel Embiid in the 5th spot there. So Anthony Davis, Rudy Gobert, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid. Get them who you got.
Man. If I had to bet, honestly.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's making his pick right now. No preparation whatsoever. It's just a hunch. He didn't do no research.
I didn't do shit. I did it.
I fucking hate you. Come on, brother. Pick one.
I'd probably have to go with Anthony Davis.
You've been watching games, right?
Only
you think Anthony Davis is Defensive Player of the Year?
Only because I feel like he would want to follow up, like, winning his year with the championship. So imagine, like, if he got a championship and Defensive Player of the Year.
We
like,
just talked about how he had a slow start in the beginning of the year. Why
that's cool because he's gonna pick it up, bro. He'll be all right. They're in the 3rd seed right now. I know that's bugging him. I know that's eating at him. He'll be all right. If I honestly had to pick, I'd probably pick Anthony Davis.
Okay, so you pick Anthony Davis. I don't think that's the wrong pick. Fuck Rudy Gobert, okay? He can take those 2 Defensive Player of the Years and sit in the paint and shove it up his ass, bro. I'm tired of that motherfucker, man. He's trash. He's trash. Bro, I cannot. I don't want to talk about it no more. 100 mil. 150 mil.
You can't have 150 mil and only be averaging 14 and 12.
I'm off this cat. Giannis, he already got Defensive Player of the Year. He's not guarding the number 1 on each team. Let me tell you something. I'm going to be real. I don't even like this fucking list. The person that I would pick out of this list, personally, would be Joel Embiid. And Joel Embiid, is a guy who's shown it off, and everybody knows that there's a little bit of offensive that goes into this defensive category.
Mm-hmm.
Joel Embiid definitely is a force. He gets all these different types of blocks. He can switch onto somebody and still make a great effort on the perimeter. Very skilled overall. Chase down type of guy as well. He's running the floor a lot better. He seems like he's in shape this year. So I love the Joel Embiid pick, but for me, myself, and what I've been watching in basketball right now, who takes on the number one guy and is able to take on a good wing defender, a good wing, it's Kawhi Leonard. It's all day.
Wow.
Kawhi Leonard. I watched that Nets game.
Damn.
He was guarding KD the whole entire time. And then guess what? When Kyrie was going off, guess who was taking Kyrie? Fucking Kawhi Leonard.
Yep.
So all I have to say is Kawhi Leonard's.
Hey, damn, NBA.
He don't say a goddamn
thing. That is
thing.
crazy, bro.
Bro,
he's not on this list. That's wild.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's. Hey, man, tell the article that, not me.
He don't say a goddamn thing. He don't complain, bro. Like I said, unless it's to a ref, bro. He'd be complaining to refs all goddamn time, bro. Especially in the mid, like when he's taking his mid-range shots, he's always trying to get fouls for no reason. If his move don't work, he just slowly goes, hey, and then he's like, with his big ass hands, motherfucker. No, I'm telling you though, this guy, way better defense than Ben Simmons, in my opinion. This guy, it just recently blocked Kyrie Irving pretty easily, and it's on a basket that Kyrie. I'll post it on Instagram after this show. It was a bucket that Kyrie Irving makes 10 out of 10 times, and that guy stopped that type of shit 9 out of 10 times because he didn't make it that one time.
Right.
But ultimately, yeah, like I mean, I'm picking Joel Embiid. He's on like a great record team. He's always been great defensively. He's a big man. They always like to give defensive player of the years to big men as well. But Kawhi Leonard, and that especially in that last game, he showed out. We could talk about the Nets a little bit later because I know that's another topic. But ultimately, the Kawhi Leonard is my pick, and I would put my money on him. And it seems like he's going to have even better odds just because he's not even on this list.
Right. Damn, that's something I didn't consider. All right, moving on here, though. Sixth man of the year. Robbie, we got Jordan Clarkson, Chris Boucher, Goran Dragic, Terrence Ross, Montrezl Harrell.
All right. So this is me.
Place your bets.
I am a really big Jordan Clarkson fan. I know what he did for the Lakers.
You was about to say the same shit I was, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm not done because that's not my pick.
No, I know.
Okay.
You were about to justify the same reason why you didn't. Exactly.
This guy needs more recognition, and Lakers fans know especially what this guy meant to the organization.
Mm-hmm.
I know that he could play like a Kuzma sometimes, where he's like a brand new deer out the womb doing some crazy ass shit. But Jordan Clarkson, especially on the Jazz just let him ride. You know what I'm saying? So they let a lot of people ride. They let a lot of people just.
They be letting Royce O'Neal get off, bro.
Thank you. I was thinking about it.
Royce O'Neal be getting off for his 13,
bro. They shoot the most threes in the league.
I'm not surprised.
Oh my! And they shoot almost 40%.
I'm not surprised.
They shoot almost 40%. So
wait. So Joe Ingles be busting.
I haven't heard Joe Ingles really.
Because if I'm imagining who's shooting threes, it's Donovan Mitchell, Joe Ingles, Bogdanovich,
it's
Mike Conley.
The whole damn team.
Damn.
The whole damn team be shooting. That's why they had the most threes, bro. The most recent game I watched, man, every time they got to a 3-point shot and they were just even have a little bit of space, especially on second chance points. They get a rebound, they're trying to get a 3 off of that. They're not trying to get a 2. At all, unless it's Donovan Mitchell. And Donovan Mitchell, once you get the ball and I'm Donovan Mitchell, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
But the other guys are like, this is a second chance point? All right, I'm going to put up this 3 real quick. Now, let me get off of that. I love Jordan Clarkson. I don't think that he's going to get the pick just because it just doesn't seem right to me. I want to be honest with you because he can have those off nights and those really good nights. He had a really good year last year for the Jazz, too. My pick, who I've seen just do well and I'm very happy with, is Chris Boucher. I'm very high on Chris Boucher. A shooter, a defender, a hustler. Everything you want in a 6-man. If in the recent NBA, if you want to be the best like 6-man, you need to be able to come out and play fourth quarter minutes because that's what a 6-man does really. Like we have our beginning lineup, but then we have our small ball lineup at the end.
The closer.
He's gonna be able to hit you a nice 3, a clutch 3 as well, because he does hit some clutch threes.
Definitely.
He's going to be able to defend because he is long. Have you seen his arms?
Isn't he like 7'1"?
No, I don't think he's 7'1".
He's like 7 foot, isn't he?
There's no way. I'm gonna look that up right now.
He might be like 6'11".
No,
he might be like 6'11".
That long, like his arms are that long.
Nah, yeah, his body's crazy. Pause.
Man, Terrence Ross, I got to give a lot of props to him. I think a really close second, that I would feel like is a really, really big, like just name, just overall guy that it's in a good market is gonna be in Montrezl Harrell. But overall, I really like Chris Boucher's game. I like what he's able to contribute to this Raptors team. Hopefully that they can get hot and they can show out what he's able to do for that team. And, hopefully put these guys back into playoff contention because they're playing like ass right now. And it seems like they're trying to figure out who's a dominant person on that team. They just need to give. And Fran VanVleet, of course, showed out lately. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is that
54, big head Fred.
He's always putting out like, just big shots and stuff, and it feels a little weird that he's shooting that deep sometimes. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, we have other things
11
to do,
threes, 11 from 14 yesterday. Crazy, right?
I know, he's insane.
Yeah.
But again, for me, it's Chris Boucher, baby. I'm a big fan of him. He could shoot. He could defend. Long. Versatile. He could switch on anybody. That's why I wanted a 6-man. Excuse me.
The
Dos Equis is getting me.
I like Chris Boucher. If Chris Boucher wins, I wouldn't be surprised because, he's worked his ass off. I know I've said probably like off air that he deserves more minutes. Like, he for sure is the starter that they've been looking for. But honestly, bro, I'm going to go with Jordan Clarkson only because it's like, bro.
It's a good one.
He is getting buckets off the bench. And even when Donovan Mitchell is subbed out, bro, they still have that scorer present on the floor. So, like, they have that person to play through on the floor still, even when Donovan Mitchell's not there.
He got that new hairstyle and just became a beast.
Yeah, definitely. So, and too, because I remember when Jordan Clarkson was in the Lakers that 2014, 2015 year when they were just ass. And it was Ryan Kelly and Robert Sacre. And they were just ass.
Robert Sager.
And just ass and ass and ass. All right, man, I'm good. But
all
yeah,
Laker fans know what you're talking about. They add another 2 asses.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's 2 asses. That's a BBW. Anyway, but yeah, I honestly would like to see Jordan Clarkson win one. It sucks because he's in Utah, and that's not like a. I don't want to say media friendly,
that's
but
what
like
I'm
it's
that's
who the fuck goes to Utah?
Rudy Gobert. Who the fuck wears a Rudy Gobert jersey? Y'all better put a fucking picture of yourselves wearing Rudy Gobert jersey. Y'all gonna roast the fuck out you.
Please, somebody go to the Marshalls in Utah and pull up a Rudy Gobert jersey. I really want to see. I want to see Rudy Gobert jerseys in Marshalls, Donovan Mitchell's, and Bogdanovich. But yeah, if I had to pick one, I'm just saying.
I wish.
But I'm just saying.
I get a Rudy Gobert jersey for that Marshalls so I could burn it. Motherfucker, god damn.
But if I had to pick one, it would be Jordan Clarkson. And last but not least, and we'll wrap it up here, we got fact or fiction.
All right, let's get it.
All right. So despite Nikola Jokic scoring 47 points against the Jazz and snapping their 10-game win streak, do you still believe that Utah is a playoff contender this year?
Oh, we just got done talking about Jordan Clarkson. I just got done roasting the shit out of Rudy Gobert. Overall,
currently they have the first seed right now.
Overall, well, currently I don't know anymore.
Actually, you're right. There's been a lot of games.
There's 10 games that went on today, so we'll see. Overall, though, let's just get down to the nitty gritty here. So they just came off of a really hot start. I think that they would want to continue that game streak and really prove that this streak isn't just a fluke against the same conference team that just went to the conference finals, Nuggets, right? The Nuggets know that these guys are on a 10-game win streak, and they pulled up and they played them very, very hard and won by a good amount.
Yep.
Overall, what I'm trying to say is that I think it's going to be whoever they match up with. Because currently, right now, guess who they're going to play if they do play?
Who's that?
If the season ended right now and they started playoffs right now, guess who they're going to play?
The Nuggets?
The motherfucking Warriors. Ooh. And all I have to say is
Steph going for 70,
Draymond Green and Stephen Curry are going to look at the Utah Jazz and say, who the fuck are these guys? and then you're going to see Rudy Gobert do his 360 spins on Steph Curry again, because Steph is just going to be doing his Steph Curry slide, doing all his shit, because that's fucking Steph Curry doing what he does best, which is just, oh my God. Have you seen him lately? He's put on a
Steph
show
Curry
every
going
fucking
crazy.
night
Hey,
bro.
with leggings and no, I think leggings Steph Curry is crazy, bro.
Steph
But
Curry,
no
wow.
leggings Steph Curry, bro. That guy is wild.
His knee's about to give out. He needs a sleeve, man. Like me. Nah, but all I have to say is, I think that you're gonna have to see. I hope they do a Nuggets thing where they lose games and they set up themselves. They have themselves at the hopefully maybe like 10 games, 13 games, 15 games left in the season. Hey, man. We're gonna set ourselves up so that we can be in this type of position, so that we can face lesser teams and be in a separate bracket from the Lakers, the fucking Clippers, whoever's gonna be the top seeded team in the West. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends who their matchup is. So just to wrap it up, they will get out the first round if they do the Nuggets strategy. They will not get out the first round if they see a hungry Warriors team who's been there before, has championship pedigrees, and can definitely outplay them.
That's a damn. I didn't think about it. So they will run into the Warriors on the first. That's interesting.
Right now, that's how it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna say no.
Damn.
Bro,
Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Not mainly because of Rudy Gobert, but it's just like Utah. They're always there, and they can never get it done. And even for years when they played Oklahoma and won, they still bounced in the second round. They played Houston in the second round. We swept them 4-1. So it's like they always just get, and then
That's not a sweep.
Gentleman sweep.
Yeah, gentleman sweep.
Same shit.
Not the same shit.
Okay, because
LeBron getting swept in the finals is way worse than having a gentleman.
That's okay, fine.
Even though
okay, fine. Okay. I see what you're saying, though. But basically, like, and even the year after when they went to, it was the first round, and they played the Nuggets in the bubble, and the Nuggets just destroyed them. So I mean, it's. I'm not trying to take away
to a 7-game series.
I'm not trying to take away anything from anybody on Utah besides Rudy Gobert, but they just can't get it done, bro. Like I never feel confident when Utah is in the playoffs. Never.
To kind of wrap this up, because I know we're getting long into the episode, I'm a big Donovan Mitchell fan. I think Donovan Mitchell can bring him out of the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when they go up against a Warrior team, I say less, because I'm really, really high on this Warriors team, because, of course, they have the pedigree to show out for it. But if it's against anybody else other than like the Clippers, the Lakers, even the Nuggets, I think they'll take it to 7 games and maybe get over that hump this time, because this team seems like they're better than the Nuggets. The Nuggets continue to stay stagnant. It seems like Jokic is getting better, but everybody else is not.
Right.
So that's just me on it. But I definitely see them getting out the first round unless they play a team that has some history of winning.
And the last thing, and we'll wrap it on here. Just give me a yes or no answer. Brooklyn, Eastern Conference Finals, yes or no?
Oh, of course. Unless this Heat gets better and Tyler Hero gets more than 0 assists
that's what I was
against
gonna
the
say.
Fucking Wizards who can't play defense, what the hell? You're our ball handler, dog. Like, I know it's Jimmy Butler, but you're our secondary ball handler. Like, we're trying to give you a bigger role than Goran Dragic. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was actually talking shit about Goran, saying like he can't be that. He can be a number 2. Don't get me wrong, but now he's our number 3, and we're giving him the number 3 spot because you're not putting out like that. 0 assists, man. 0 assists. That's all I gotta say. No, I'm very disappointed in what this Heat has been able to show. It shows they have. It just feels like they have no fight. It just feels like they have no chemistry. It feels like we cop all the wrong people. Myers Leonard's out for the season now. Avery Bradley looks like shit.
Y'all didn't really need Myers Leonard though, but okay.
Okay, Myers Leonard's cool though. Like, we paid him a lot for 2 years. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, but ultimately, like, you know, Bucks are the Bucks. Raptors are the Raptors. They're good teams, but this Nets squad, they're only just going to get better. You know they're going all in this season. You know they're going to continue to get people like Iman Shumpert, like similar people that are going to have bigger roles and will show up in game time and have that type of experience.
Yep, so it's agreed. Yep, Boston. Brooklyn. It might be Boston. Who knows? Depending on what's going on with Kim.
You might get a separate thing.
Yep. But yeah, I also got Brooklyn as well. James Harden's the shit. I told you. And
hey, James Harden is looking like MVP, low key. He's sacrificing. The only thing I'm mad about is that KD's just sitting there going 9 for 11, dropping 30 off of 11, 12 shots, and it's like, what you doing, bro? You like a mouse now. He just scrambles, bro, and he pots shit in people's faces. He don't give a shit. He don't give a fuck who's guarding him.
He does.
I'm shooting over you. I'm 7 foot
over you.
But yeah. Let's stop it off that, man.
Yes, sir.
It's fucking Nets.
Ladies and gentlemen, episode 34 of the Sports You Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and leave us a like on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to us on Spotify. Shout that like button. Bust down those comments.
Everything. Continue to follow us. We're definitely putting out, hopefully, some more content. We appreciate you guys' support throughout this whole thing.
And remember to support the
more episodes coming in. Thanks for joining us, guys.